Hi, could I just get a chocolate chip muffin, please?
I'm sorry, hon, but we're still in the chocolate chip muffins. I only have blueberry raisin bran or fruit explosion right now.
Let's go blueberry.
No blueberry? Any butter for it today?
No, that's fine.
Okay, and that's what you want to please. Thank you.
Thank you. Every time. Never have chocolate chip.
What's happening, people?
Welcome to a high carb day, full day of eating. All right, so today's an extra fun day because it is a high carb day, like I mentioned, which basically means we get more carbs, which is never a bad thing. On prep, carbs are like gold, so when you get them, and you got them, you treat them with care. So you guys saw first thing, we get a nice treat today with the muffin, and they didn't have my chocolate chip, which is super disappointing, but blueberry will have to do. It's a close second, but chocolate chip's just a little bit higher up on the tastiness scale. So we get that before the workout today. Today's legs being Wednesday. So I have all my food packed for all day today, except for my post-workout meals. So we got 5 meals between now, it's about 8:30, and then I train at 6, client from 5 to 6, work here till 5. So we got a nice steady intake of food today, which is what I like about training at night, is that because I only have 1 meal post-workout and the time that it takes to train and all that kind of stuff, meals today are kind of every hour and a half to 2 hours, which is really nice because by the time you get hungry again, it's time to eat. So you don't really have to like suffer that long. So anyways, let's go through the meals real quick. So we got our muffin right there. So I'll show you guys that. So I'll probably have that around 4. And then that way it'll be in my system pretty good by the time I train at 6. We got a chicken and rice here. We got beef and potatoes. This one's extra special today. We'll talk about that later. We've got chicken and rice again. So that is 3 meals. And then my smoothie this morning with my 2 eggs. And then one of my meals is just a shake, so I'll have that at some point during today. So first meal's going down the hatch right now. This one, you guys know, typically on the weekends, I'll cook the oatmeal and have a nice big bowl of it, and I'll cook up the eggs. But during the week, it's just super convenient to have this, although it's not as filling. So as we get deeper into prep and the hunger levels get higher and higher, I'll bring all my supplies because I can cook everything here at work. We have a microwave, we have a little hot plate, so I'll make up my bowl of oatmeal and my cooked eggs because it's just more filling that way versus just drinking this in like 10 seconds. So anyways, guys, that's enough rambling for the morning. So we're gonna get meal 1 in now, and I'll chat at you guys a little bit later when we get ready to have meal 2. All right, guys, time for meal number 2. It is 11 o'clock, so this is typically when I have my second meal of the day. And it's chicken and rice. I know, such a bodybuilder. So we got 5 ounces of chicken, 140 grams of rice, and this one is 8 grams of coconut oil, and then we have 70 grams of pineapple in there as well. And then on all my meals, I put pink Himalayan sea salt, so I just put it in this little container just because it's convenient. And then as far as liquids go, I only drink water, and that's not just on prep. I always just only drink water. I mix my protein shakes with water. I don't consume any other liquid calories as far as like juices or pop or anything like that goes. I've literally only had water really for years, honestly. Like I remember off prep one time, like after a show, we went out for breakfast, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get orange juice, and I literally couldn't finish it. I found it way too strong. And it's just funny how your tastes change from having such similar foods for so long. But anyways, yeah, this is the meal. I got water here. I try to have about 4 liters a day between like having pre-workout, drinking water during my workout. And then I usually have probably between a shift here, 4 of those at least, which would be easily probably another 2 liters. So yeah, somewhere around 4 liters a day. And then adding in like water from shakes and that kind of stuff. So yeah, meal number 2, guys. We're gonna get this in, and then I'll catch you guys at the next one. All right, having a quick shake. It's 12:30. Even though this isn't really as big of a meal as the other ones are, it's still some food nonetheless. So just having 1 scoop of whey with water. This is chocolate caramel fudge. It's damn good. It's damn good. The nice part about working at a supplement store is that you get to try out the new flavors and sample stuff out. So chocolate caramel fudge for the win. Anyways, just plucking around the store, keeping things tidy, cleaning things up, and around 1:30, I think I'll have my next meal, which is a beefy one, because it's beef and it's big. Beef. Yeah. Anyways, it's a good sized meal, so looking forward to that. I'm excited, but the thing with these days when you train is that sometimes you get full and then you're kind of forcing it a little bit. Even when you're prepping, when you have a lot of meals crammed into a relatively short time period, then sometimes it's a pain. So that's why I'm having this now at 12, even though I just ate there at, I think it was like 11 or something. So then we'll eat again a little after 1. So I'm trying to keep like a reasonable gap, but not feel like I'm cramming it in too much, especially doing legs tonight. We don't want a stomach full of food going into that workout. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Time for the beefy meal. High day, so that means instead of 200 grams of potatoes, we have 250 grams. We have about 70 grams of broccoli, which is about half a cup. And then we have 5 ounces of ground beef, lean ground beef, and obviously putting our pink Himalayan sea salt on top. 1:30 as planned, we're getting this in, and I still have chicken and rice left, and we still have to get that muffin in before going to the gym, before being done work. So I'm thinking, if it's 1:30 now, 3 o'clock we'll have chicken and rice, and then 4 o'clock we'll crush that muffin, and hopefully I'm not too full from that. So anyways, man, my favorite is going down. All right, 3 o'clock. Just a big old bucket of chicken and rice. Nothing fancy, no coconut oil on this one. So this meal is usually chicken and vegetables. We started that this week. But since it's a high day today, we do get some rice with it. So there's 175 grams of rice and 5 ounces of chicken here. So yeah, I'm honestly pretty full, not gonna lie. That's the problem with like these days when you have a high day and you're trying to cram more carbs in, more calories, but in a condensed time period because I train in the evening, it's tricky. Whereas when I train in the mornings, I have my breakfast and then I train and then post-workout and then I have the entire day to get 4 meals in, so it's spaced out. So that would be ideal on a high day, but then you don't have the fuel for the workout beforehand from the extra carbs. So it's a balancing act and trying to figure out what's the best kind of method. So I'll take my time with this meal, probably take like a really slowed down approach to eating this and just let it digest, have some more water, and then like we have that muffin beforehand, but that's quick digesting carbs, and then hopefully this stuff will all be pretty settled in my stomach by the time we train at 6. So yeah, 3 hours from now should be okay. But yeah, overall guys, this is obviously not a typical day of eating on prep. This is a high day, so other days there's some variances. Obviously there's no rice in this meal. The potatoes meal that I had earlier, it's less. No muffin on a regular basis, obviously, but this gives you an idea of how implementing extra carbohydrates and how you would do it. And obviously the desired result is to replenish the muscles a little bit from being on a little bit lower carbs and then giving extra fuel for legs tonight. I wouldn't necessarily do this on, say, like an arm day, because it's not as energy demanding, it's not as taxing of a workout, whereas on legs, like, your heart rate's going to be elevated, you're going to be working hard, you're going to be pushing yourself, well, you should be anyways, so that's when this can be handy. But anyways, let's sit down and get this in, and then we get that muffin. So I'll see you guys in about an hour for that. Muffin time, and the key, guys, to the muffin from Tim Hortons is put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, get it nice and soft, and you just get to enjoy it. Obviously, if it was chocolate chip, the chips would be melted and it would be delicious, but we had to go with blueberry, which is okay, but it's not chocolate chip. And actually, Carrie, my fiance, messaged me because we were talking this morning, and she was like, well, do you want me to bring you one on lunch? I'll swing by and bring you a chocolate chip muffin. I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, you're an angel, I appreciate it, but we'll stick it out with the blueberry. So this is it, guys, pre-workout meal, and then we're going to train tonight. I might sneak a little bit of training footage in this video, but since it's a full day of eating, the main focus is obviously food. So yeah, this Pre-workout, I'm gonna use Total War, which we have right there, and then intro workout, I'm using Amino Fast, which we have right there. So other than that, there's nothing else fancy, and then we'll have our post-workout meal when we go home tonight. So you might see some gym footage, you might not, but whether you do or you do not, I'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, last meal's going down. It is a little after 8, just got home from the gym. So we've got our 90 grams of Cheerios, still at 90, which is nice, except for on the low days. We drop it back to 30, which is like a handful. 150 grams of Cheerios, and then I'm using the Blue Star Iso Smooth chocolate flavor. And then I also I already drank that back, Cluster Bomb, and it's the strawberry kiwi flavor. For those of you who don't know, Cluster Bomb is made from clustered dextrin. It's a very fast digesting carbohydrate, so having that post-workout is always nice. So gonna get this in and hopefully not pee all night. Obviously I've had a lot of liquid in the last 2 hours from pre-workout, intro workout, post-workout, so we'll probably try to stay up till like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then hopefully have a nice restful sleep. So hope you guys enjoyed the full day of eating on the high carb day. A lot of food, which is a nice pleasant change, even though it did feel like a lot. I was quite full by like midday, but doing the leg workout, it gets all those carbs used up pretty good. So we're gonna enjoy this and then pack up for tomorrow and then head to bed. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.